Hello, everybody, and welcome in. If you found me, the energy called you in, and my name is Fonnie D, and I do channeling with the cards. This is always a collective, always is. And the energy, we are all one. So the energy will be strong with all of us. And there's a lot of crazy energy going on out there. So welcome, welcome. We're going to get right into it today and I channeled the cards ahead of time, and we're going to see what the cards have to say. And the first one that we have is the Soul Helper Oracle. We're going to go to the Soul Helper Oracle. And as I go through these cards, Source will let me know which ones I need to read. So this is all a message from Source through me, through the cards. And I think it's a great way to find out something that we need to know. Because this is the need to know time. We need to know. We got a number 34, and this is you are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. The problem with not being yourself is then we have three people walking around trying to be identical to each other, and you'll lose your uniqueness in that process. So stay true to yourself and don't be like somebody else. It is often the very people who recognize their own uniqueness who feel lonely or like outsiders. Having recognized their otherness and wanting to live according to it, they make the mistake of thinking that other people will not understand or want anything to do with them. However, this is an illusion born of past experiences with its roots in childhood or perhaps even much earlier. These experiences have served to strengthen you, helping you to recognize your uniqueness and to live it to the full. You have now reached a point on your soul path where you will find the strength within you to banish these illusions and find the truth that lies behind them. It is the people who remain true to their nature who change this world, making it a more joyful, peaceful, and colorful place. Celebrate yourself and your individuality. Your uniqueness will give you a gentle dignity and irresistible charisma. If you are ready to accept yourself just as you are, you will discover wholeness, a sense of fulfillment. Accept that you are unique, acknowledge your otherness or differences, and in so doing, become fulfilled and free. Give yourself space and allow yourself to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Everything in your past has matured into wisdom, allowing you to live according to your creative nature. Be the embodiment of joy, be magnificent and free, and exclude everything and everyone standing in your way. Do it now and without delay. Your helpers for the next 21 days is the power animals, the phoenix, herbal essence oils, patchouli, healing crystals, peridot, and the number is 7. The phoenix rise from within. That's a good motto, and the 7 is just such a lucky number. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of your life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everything and everyone, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of number 7 is like a gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and completion of a stage in life. Number 7 brings new soul paths. Yeah, we are kind of going on a new soul path, which is interesting because she looks like she's just beautiful. She's embodied herself. She's not looking back. She's just enjoying it and inhaling the beauty. And a lot of times we forget about ourselves. We're so busy trying to be the next person, and because they're so cool and you're not. Don't be that way because they're no cooler than you are. Remember that. And the dogs back to Poppy. Dogs are going to start barking, I swear. Husband says, "You're going to be done by noon." I says, "If the dogs don't bark at every car that goes by, sure, I'll be home. I'll be done by noon." Hey, they wanted to take a break outside, I guess, because that's where they went. Okay. I was going to save this for last, but something's telling me since you got the uniqueness card, the number 7, uh, we got the Wishcraft Oracle, and it's a number 12, and it says, "Love your body. I love my body." That is a divine message because a lot of us get this avatar that either gains weight or loses weight, or doesn't gain weight or doesn't lose weight, or maybe imperfect, or I'm too thin and I feel imperfect, or whatever our getup is with our avatar. That's not us. It's our soul within the avatar. So yeah, you got to love your body that you took. Every part of your body is special and should be loved, from the eyes you use to look at the world to the legs you use to walk. Make a wish for your body to be healthier and happier. Use some face or body paint to draw hearts and flowers or other positive symbols on your body. Place your hand just above your heart and say out loud, "I love my body and I have wonderful wishes for it." State what you wish for your body. Oh, that's kind of like a manifestation, which I think is wonderful to work with the body and the health. And he is just, look how cute he is. He's got little hearts all around him, and he's got flowers and a golden path that he is running on. He looks happy, and that's where we need to be. Happy, happy, happy. So, this is going to be kind of a deep read because we have so much going on right now in this world that I can't even sometimes explain it because uh, we're all going through different challenges, or some of us are going through the same challenges. It all depends. If you are in here, you're drawn to me. But if you go, not so much of what I said mattered because everybody has a frequency they give off, and our frequency might not match, and it's okay. We got a 2 in the Human Spirit Oracle, and it says, "I am blue." Hey, you, turn that frown upside down. With all the fear tactics that are going on in the world today, it is easy to get caught up in sorrow and worry. It is understandable that every now and again we give into our emotions. We cry, we feel sad, get sacred, and even isolate ourselves from our friends and loved ones. We are asking you to not wallow or get stuck in these feelings. Mental health is a part of self-care, and nurturing yourself is exactly what you need to do this moment. Recognize when you have spent too much longing in the deep blue, and if you feel like you are drowning in sorrow, please seek a life preserver. There is no shame in your game, and it's okay not to be okay. There's is such a stigma attached to mental health and wellness. Do not let pride get in the way of self-care. An act of self-kindness is something all we need to chase our blues away. So this is a perfect message in the beginning. Your uniqueness. Love your body, and you're blue. So I'm feeling this energy right now, and it's telling me that this person, whether male or female, does not have a positive outlook on themselves, whether it's their body, their looks, whatever it may be, they're blue. And they've got all their third eye woke up, but it's crying too because of so much sorrow around you that it's suppressing this and it's going to this. So we've got to be careful, people, about being somebody else because we will feel that pain that that other person feels, and then we will feel it. It's we're gonna go to Magic Spirit Oracle because this one's calling me. It's a 13, which is a 4. It's time to leave the old behind. Rebirth, shedding the crystallize, taking risk. She's got her crown up there open with everything going in and out. And we are kind of going through a rebirth right now. So that doesn't surprise me at all. I release all that doesn't serve me. I embrace the new. Your soul is calling for a rebirth of some kind in some aspect of your life or being. The bones of your past and of who you once were are meant to shed, left behind, honored, and praised as the sacred things that brought you this far. Bless them, but then you must leave them far behind in that lonely desert, desert inf of transformation, so they can be one with all other lost and dying things which serve the world as nourishment. And in time, even as seeds have little remorse, it's okay to grieve the letting go, but don't foster guilt for things undone. Rather, hold a wide openness and fierce curiosity for all that is to come within that new space inside you. As unfamiliar as it may feel, it is the next step to you getting there. There is so much more room within you now. Can you feel it? It's tingling and sparkling with tiny new flames of warmth and sunshine. For all the new things to grow, to blossom, to take you over with passion and renewed inspiration for the possibilities of the unknown. Do not fear it. The chrysalis is just a temporary phase of the unknown that is potent for magic. You don't have to walk around with the heaviness of those bones anymore. Let them go, leave them behind, dissolve yourself, be open to transformation. We cannot always stay the same. We must evolve. There are so many things that want to grow within you and around you. Let them grow. The unknown holds great transformation and possibly for you. Trust it. It's time. Ask Spirit for the bravery and guidance it takes to fully navigate and surrender to your rebirth. This is how we can get the ultimate potential of it, to let it be what it's meant to be. However, that process may look, or however long it may take, psychologically, you will need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, with making new and different choices, with thinking and being in new ways, with living in unfamiliar territory, with taking risk. Those old ways are no longer serving you. Lead more with your soul and less with your ego. Uh, that is a great message because ego will hinder our world a lot, lot. We don't want to hang on to the past, and we don't want to hang on to the ego. We want to soar, is what we want to do. We have the divine master and the Hanuman, devoted warrior, let God's love hold you in strength. And this is out of the divine master book. Hanuman is the Hindu warrior and divine companion and protector of Rama, the son of the wind god. Of value, he is loved by many, not only because of his monkey form, but also because his sheer dedication to Rama is inspirational to all spiritual devotees. Hanuman is one of the main characters in the Hindu epic, the Ramayana. The story goes that after a great war, there was a precisions, and Rama and his wife Sita honored those who had fought for them. When it came to Hanuman, Sita took her favorite pearls off and placed them around his neck. Like a cheeky monkey, Hanuman began to bite them open like nuts and look inside each one. Startled, Rama wondered why he would do such a thing. Hanuman said, I am looking for you, my lord. I love you and Sita so much. You are all I could ever want. If I were to rip open my heart and show it to you, there you would be. Thereupon he began to rip his chest open, and there, sitting where his heart would be, was an image of Rama and Sita. This is why Hanuman is the Lord of devotion. When you devote yourself to a vision with unwavering faith, you welcome in the support of the universe. Today, the devoted heart of Hanuman, guiding you to reflect on your strengths and talents. You are someone who gives with all your heart, but may find it hard to receive in return. In fact, you give without looking for anything in return, but the universe wants you to make more time, energy, and space to be supported too. Because when you open up to the possibilities of being supported and nourished, you allow yourself to be replenished, and thus you have more to give. You're being honored today for the commitment to what is important to you. The universe sees you as vital and healing and expansion, but in order to keep going with your mission, let your heart be served in return. A true warrior shield is the love of God. I love that. That is a perfect, that is perfect to go into the rebirth, because Hanuman is protecting everything about them. And it's telling you that you are protected also by your creator, God. Yeah, source, whatever you want to call. I don't deter from religion. I love religion. I think you need to listen to religion though with common sense. And you got to realize that that is something they wrote, and the Bible is copied every year and changed a little bit. So we got to be careful. We've got to really go within. And are going within. And these cards are telling us, because we got the memoirs of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. We have so much technology coming out. Legend has it that Atlantis was an advanced civilization that existed thousands of years ago in the center of the Atlantic Ocean. Its people were highly devoted and had many spiritual gifts. They were telepathic, extremely psychic, and known for their ability to combine the laws of science and spirituality to develop technology and create heaven on earth. But somewhere along the way, many of them stopped respecting their gifts and spiritual connection. Their disrespect for the earth and oceans caused a great cataclysmic that brought their civilization to an end. The Atlanteans, who had continued to live with spiritual integrity, had an awareness of what was to come, and were able to achieve full ascension and move beyond the physical realm to that of light. They are now a congregation of evolved souls who, like angels and masters, work with those upon planet Earth who are following the ascension path in alignment with devotion and love. If this card comes up for you and has a strong energy or seems familiar, it's a good chance that you are a former Atlantean who didn't honor your spiritual connection then and are being given an opportunity to avoid making the same mistakes. Visualize yourself cloaked in a beautiful deep blue energy like Atlantic Ocean blue, and say, Atlantean Council of Light, thank you for supporting the evolution of my soul so that I can surmount the karmic imbalances of my previous incarnation. That is a good way to try because we could be from Atlantis. I mean, we could have been, you know, in that time. We don't know. You are being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. No, now that by drawing this card today, you receive blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You are becoming aware of your gifts, and this is an exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Know that this gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. Then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual, and you can live in a more evolved way. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that is like a Shambhala. Atlantean was like a Shambhala. It was a very spiritual place. Now, we also got the Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. Got to remember, we're in our school still, and when we go to mystery school, we'll know, because the mystery school will come out more. The Gaia Gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. This chakra is not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect with to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought of as as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. It's a little bit more than that. But it is, in fact, the process of becoming present in the body in full awareness of the spiritual within. The Gaia Gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star Chakra, but when we're connecting to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the Earth. The best way to describe it is as a wormhole or portal in the center of the Earth that allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of planet Earth, and the Earth is a highly spiritual, intelligent, aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive. Visualize yourself sending deep roots into the center of the earth. When you get as far as you can go, a portal will open up and connect you with this matrix of Gaia's wisdom. Be open to receiving a direct transmission from her. Sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it is a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you and at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars of answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength, learn from her yearning for a better future, and come back to her. She is your chosen home. And yeah, we did choose our chosen home, and we do need to open up the doors, and the doors are becoming open with for us. Now, this was an interesting card, and it was Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, we have. We've done this before. We just can't remember. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. As this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth and creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, the card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this. Some think that the lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the soul of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of the lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon, exist within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. Yeah, we have had lifetimes past, and this is a beautiful card to show that the ancestors are with us, and they are. I mean, I can really feel them. Okay, we are going to go one more at the golden future. It's a 31, which is a 4, and it says, Illumined Master, be a spreader of love. There are thousands of illumined masters who have ascended into higher dimensions and are now guiding us on Earth. In a golden future, when the veils between earthly and spiritual realms are thin, they will actually be seen walking amongst the people of this planet. They will be spreading pure love that will fully open the hearts of all human and mammals. The flow of love between people will also be tangible. Everyone will feel that they are totally loved and lovable. So they will glow with self-worth, joy, and confidence. For the first time, humans will truly know how to love. They will realize that they belong to Earth. In the golden future, everyone will understand and experience true love. When this card of love comes to you, it calls on you to examine the deepest recesses of your heart. Remember that without ego, there is only love. Pull back the veil of illusion from your eyes and see all your actions and those of others. With eyes of compassion, view all relationships, situations, and circumstances through a prism of love. Set yourself free through understanding and acceptance. Open yourself up and let love flow. Everyone is different. We all have challenges, but love is everywhere. It is unconfined and unrestricted. It dissolves everything. Lord Jesus is now the bringer of cosmic love. He is the spokesperson for the Intergalactic Council, the body that takes decisions for this universe, and your guidance is to call on him. Ask for a boost of cosmic love to flow to Earth and to you as an individual. Take a deep breath and feel unconditional love burst any locks on your heart. Love yourself and prepare to be a spreader of unconditional love in the new golden age. That's a really good way to end that part of it, because we are going into the golden age, and we have to be comfortable in ourselves. Okay, now we got a number in the Enchanted Map Oracle. We got a 36. And that's a 9. It's commitment. And I thought this was interesting because everything about this journey for me has been commitment. Even though sometimes I'm so drained from the energy and this and that, I try to get out and I try to spread the love and the understanding and Earth School and things that just don't seem right. They are right. They're right for you. And what's right for you might not be right for me. So we got to remember that. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnership formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibilities too. Others are more willing to enter into partnership at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. I like that because commitment is hard. It's hard to make right commitments. And sometimes we let good ones pass and we take bad ones. So we got to kind of think about what we're going into and see where it leads us. The other day we got the Five of Cups in one and we got the Five of Cups in another, but I'm pretty sure she was reversed in the other one. And if commitment is put in front of her, what's she looking at? What's she thinking about? She's in loss, grief, sadness, mourning, disconnect, feeling let down. The Five of Cups represents self-pity, loss, or regret. The Quran may have recently gone through a challenging experience, such as the end of a relationship or friendship, or being currently apart from a loved one. This card is a reminder that it's okay to feel negative emotions and to give yourself space to grieve for grieving. However, it's also a sign not to wallow too long in self-pity, as things may not be as bad as they seem. They might not be as bad as they seem, but with the commitment card, you've got commitment. And she is looking like away from it, or she could be looking at it. She's looking at the commitment and she's thinking about it. She's got a lot of energy around her. So we've got to be careful what we commit to too. A 5 is change, and commitment can either be a bad or a good thing. So Now we've got a 28 and it's reversed. And would be it reversed. And I think we got this the other day, but it wasn't reversed. And the ostrich has the earth on its back with a windmill and a balloon over it, like a rescue mode. But think about it. If you look at it this way, it looks like the balloon is getting ready to land on the ostrich. Movement. You are in a time of positive forward motion. Do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly not getting anywhere? Consider the spiral that travels up and around. To step forward 5 steps, back, even backward movement. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. You may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasures. Another message is this lesson need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Consider this another invitation to mastery. Yeah, we might have to look at different things a couple different times to get the right perception of it. Now, in the 28, we got the Fool, and the Fool was actually reversed too. And it's a 0. Reckless. Let's see, this says begins freedom, innocence, original adventure, idealism, and spontaneously. Reckless, careless, detached, naive, foolish, and gullible. Stalemate, dull. When you encounter the reversed Fool in your reading, you may see this more negative characteristic on display. This could indicate that you are acting reckless or careless and not considering the potential consequences of your actions. In the content, the Fool can be seen as a warning to take a step back and approach things with more thoughtfulness and maturity. A reversed Fool card can show that you are living in the moment and not planning for the future. The reversed Fool meaning serves as a condition, a caution that you should be more aware so as not to be taken advantage of. Yeah, look how these cards come in. They were both reversed. I think, yeah, look at it. It's like she's saying, come on, here I am. And me and the fox are ready. Okay, now we got a number 8. Come together, baby. Come together. I love this card. How beautiful is that? Beautiful, elegant. Giraffes kissing hearts, 3 of them, with a pelican on the top and an 8, which is unity. Come together. Love needs to be shared. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the right path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its forms of expression. Romantic, familiar, unconditional, spiritual. In each instant, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and a take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, or a spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished like a magnet. You're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Yeah, we have to be in, if we're going into a partnership, we have to go in 100%, not just a little bit. And I really seen this because if we're coming together, we need the hermit. We need the solitude and the meditation sometimes to clear everything up. And the hermit, that is what he's doing. He is just beautiful. He's self-reflecting, introspection, contemplation, withdrawal, solitude, search for self. In his hectic day or her hectic day, they're searching for their self now. They're meditating. You may currently be contemplating the need to be alone. Never be afraid to take this chance to reflect, as it could help you clear your mind of all the clutter that comes with everyone's life. Uh, yeah, and you have to clean the clutter. When you're coming together with all those energies, you need to go into a hermit mode and clear out some of the energies because it can make you go kind of cray cray. Now, with the hermit, okay, we get a number 33. That's a master number. It doubles and it's peaks of joy, but peaks of joy was upside down. So now it looks like she's climbing down out of the clouds with the butterflies. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Do you rely too heavily on your material achievements? When you access how happy you are, perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, make the right amount of money, each reach my ideal weight, and so on. Why wait to arrive at the perfect destination with sheer delight? This is a day for joy. Take a walk. It's time to listen to the songbirds scratch a kitty's head, play with a dog, look at a baby, and be in awe of life, which leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive, be grateful, and know that happiness is an inside job. I love that. That is a great, great card. Now, we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is an interesting card with this Peaks of Joy. Rivalry, friendly contest, potential shift, preparedness, caution, optimistic, escalating dynamics. The Five of Wands symbolizes an amicable rivalry that carries a subtle undercurrent of uncertainty. It underscores the need for caution and readiness for a possible shift in this situation. A transformation from friendly competition to a more serious conflict. This card serves as a reminder that attention to detail and over misunderstanding. The current is attached to advise to stay resilient and patient as they possess the capability to overcome obstacles diplomatically. That was hard to read down there. Yeah, it's we got to remember we got to go we gotta keep our heads up and we gotta be diplomatic and just yeah, I think this reading was really it gave me a lot of insight, and I'm sure it's giving you a lot of insight. So, this is going to be a read for 2 days. So this is going to be like Thor Thursday and Freedom Friday. So that'll kind of get you into the weekend. I might have enough time to get, but keep thinking about these cards as they come out because this is a reading for the collective. But we are different, but we aren't different because we have thoughts that are the same. We have emotions that are similar. Yes, we're unique, but we are all like too. So we got to remember that. Now, I hope that everyone knows I love them. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you. Be that unique. Love y'all. I'm going to leave this here for a second because I want you to realize how unique you are. Everybody's different and everybody's loved very much. So, like I always say, just be you.